Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Michaela, and I'm a 3rd grade teacher, and I haven't done a Q&A in a little bit. My last Q&A was very much like a long time ago, and I have gotten so many new subscribers and new friends since then, and a lot has happened, so I wanted to just film a Q&A. So I asked you guys on one of my previous videos in the comments to leave me questions. I also asked on my Instagram, so yeah, I'm gonna answer some questions for you guys. So I feel like it's been so long since I have just like sat down and made a video. I made a lot of like sit down videos in the summer because I wasn't teaching, but now that I'm teaching, like it's just been teacher vlogs. But without further ado, let me get to the YouTube questions. Like burning up, literally. First question is, what inspired you to become a teacher? I don't really know. I've wanted to be a teacher since I was like really young. I used to like force my siblings. There was 4 of us growing up, and I used to force my siblings and my cousins to like sit down and play school with me. So I've literally wanted to be a teacher ever since I was younger, and yeah, that was just kind of it. Like I never, like in college, like when people were like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do, like I never like questioned it. Like I've known ever since I was little, like I wanted to be a teacher. If I was offered an administration job, would I take it, and why? I don't really have a heart for administration. Like I don't think I would want to. Like I teach because I love the kids, and so I don't know, I really like the classroom. So as of now, I probably like don't see myself as an administrator at all, but I don't know, I guess things could change. Have I ever had a bad encounter with a parent? Luckily, I have not. I have had, this is just my 2nd year teaching, but I have had really good experiences with parents. The next one says, do you plan on teaching middle school? And no, I actually don't want to teach middle school like at all. Like I could see myself teaching high school to an extent, just because like I'm with my high school girls and I'm around high schoolers like in student ministry a lot. So I could see myself doing high school like in like the family consumer science area, but I definitely don't see myself doing middle school. I don't know, I just don't think that I like that age range, but I don't know, never say never, but middle school doesn't appeal to me at all. Do I plan to have kids in the future? This is funny because anybody who knows me knows that all I do is talk about babies and how I want a baby. Yes, I want kids. I would like 5 kids, and people try to talk me out of that all the time, or like say like, oh, you'll change your mind after the first one. But as of now, I'm the oldest of 5. There was 4 of us growing up, and then my youngest brother we're 19 years apart. But as of now, I would like a big family. I came from a big family, so yeah. So this one says, I'm a Christian, and one of the things I find that I struggle with is keeping my faith strong during a difficult school year. How do you keep your relationship with Jesus strong through all the stress of teaching? And honesty hour, I'm terrible at it. Like over the summer, it was really easy for me to like hang out with my community at church and hang out with my friends that love Jesus, and it was really easy for me. And I would wake up, and whenever I just, you know, summer routine, I'd get up and then I would read my Bible, do like a little devotion time. But I'm gonna be honest, like I really struggle in the school year because I struggle getting out of bed. Like yes, I'm a morning bird, but like I don't know, like it's just really hard for me to find time with God. And it's not a matter of finding time, I have the time, but it is like when the school year starts, like I'm stressed out about school, and when I'm not doing things that are school related, like I genuinely just want to lay in bed. Like I don't want to do anything. So sorry, my nose itches. So I don't know, I'm really bad at it. I can't answer your question, but something that does help me is like I read books that are centered around God. So I try to still, I don't know, so like when I have time every once in a while, I will read books. So like Lysa TerKeurst or something like that. And then I'm currently reading one book called like Single, Married, Dating, Engaged, whatever, by Ben Stewart. But yeah, I don't know. I struggle a lot in the school year when times are stressful and busy. So I don't know. I'm always looking for new ways to try to, you know, do the same thing you're doing. This question is about flexible seating. It says, do the kids talk to people near them? What about walking around during class? does any other teacher in the school use this way of seating, and how do the parents react? So that was a lot of questions in one, but it was just by one person. So okay, sorry. First, is there any other teacher who has their room like mine? And the answer is yes, but there's just one of them that I know of. I know that someone in 4th grade has a way of flexible seating, but I do know that she still has the desks and the chairs. My teen teacher and I, she's right across the hall for me, we have no desk, no chairs. You guys have seen my vlogs, and if you haven't, go look. You know the setup, and hers is very similar, but she has more higher tables. Like, her high tables are glass, and she has like bar stools. But so yes, but I think it's just the two of us that have like fully incorporated flexible seating. And the way that I have this flexible seating, I guess, isn't really all that flexible. It's flexible in the design of my class, but right now in 3rd grade, in the second month of school, we are not to the point where they get to come in and pick whatever seat they want. So they are assigned seats, and then I rotate them each week, so everybody has an idea of like what flexible seating they like. So like, I had one table sit with the balls. Well, then the next week they don't sit with the balls, they go sit at like the bar stools. So I also have them with kiddos that they aren't gonna chat that much with, so we haven't had that issue. I plan on, after Christmas break, maybe having it like whoever comes to the flexible seating first, but also I don't know if I like that, because I have kiddos who get there first thing in the morning, and then I also have kids who, I mean, they can't help that they get there late. That's like a parent thing. So I don't know. But as of now, they don't talk. I mean, they talk, don't get me wrong, but they don't like talk excessively to the person next to them because they are still in assigned seats. It's just flexible seating assigned seats, if that makes sense at all. Walking around during class, no, because they know that if I'm teaching or I'm talking or giving instructions or someone else is, so if like someone's presenting, they don't get up. Besides that, I don't mind. So we have our water bottles up like near the board, and they know that as long as I'm not teaching, they can get up, get a drink of water. And so far I haven't really had like that many kids like abuse it. I for sure have some tissuers, so they always like love to get up and get tissue, and I'm like, but besides that, I really don't have a problem with them getting up. It says, these are like some that aren't related to teaching, because I am more than just a teacher. I'm also 23, and you know, yeah. It says, am I from Michigan? No, I'm not. Born and raised near Memphis. This one says, what is your favorite season of the year and why? I love fall time, but Memphis doesn't really have a fall time. I feel like the fall is like 2 weeks, and then it's like immediately like frigid, like it goes from burning hot to like cold. So but I enjoy what little fall time we have. My favorite place to travel, so I would like to do a lot more traveling. Right now, I don't know, like I like going to the beach and stuff. Like I went to Mexico in spring break. But inside the US, everybody who knows me knows that I love Arizona and I love Phoenix, and I'm actually going there in little less than a month for fall break, so I'm so excited. What do I love most about teaching? I love most my kids. The kids, and I have a lot of really awesome friends that I've met through teaching that like are gonna be like in my bridal party one day, probably, if I ever get married. But yeah, so I love the people part of teaching for sure. It's funny because Natalia asked, could I ever see myself teaching high school? And like I said, I don't know, like yes and no, just because like I said, I am with my 10th grade girls, my small group girls, and also like just I'm around a lot of high schoolers because I'm in high school ministry, and I could definitely see myself teaching high school, but I wouldn't want to teach like, I would want to teach family and consumer sciences, because when I was in school I like did FCCLA and competed and did all that stuff, so like that stuff is my jam, so I would want to do that like in that position. So but yes, I guess I could see myself teaching high school before I taught middle school. school. I need to know about your skincare routine. I have such bad news for everyone because I get this question a lot. I don't have a skincare routine. I was blessed with really nice skin. I don't, honestly, this is gonna sound bad, but like I really don't even like wash it every night. Like my skin, I just have really nice skin. So shout out to the Lord, because he provided in that area. I plan on moving up in your career of education. I don't. I really don't. I once upon a time said that I was gonna get my master's, and I don't know if I'm even gonna go back to school do that. I don't know. I may not, but as of now, right now, I really don't see myself going back to get my education or get higher in my education. I don't know. A lot of people want to know if I want to be an administrator. No, I don't have any desire to be an administrator. I really don't. Like, kids are my jam, and working with them are my jam, and building connections. So I just don't, I mean, I know obviously administrators deal with children, but like I can't stand like the paperwork side of it, and like I don't think I could be an administrator. What's my most memorable school experience? When you were in the 3rd grade? Which is kind of funny because it like is, anyways, when I was in 3rd grade, I was in a class and then I got pulled from the class because there was a new teacher. So that's kind of funny, just because of my experience with teaching and getting moved all the time. And my most memorable experience is literally failing math. Like, I could not do multiplication to save my life. So yeah, that was my most memorable failing math. What other teacher tubers do you follow, and do you aspire to be both a teacher and a YouTube creator? So, fun fact, I have been wanting to make a YouTube channel since I was 14 years old, and I plan on pursuing my YouTube creator. Like, it's not about how big I get. Like, I just enjoy creating videos, I enjoy editing, I enjoy getting them up. I honestly really enjoy the community side of it. Like, I've met so many people, and I don't know, I just love feeling like I have like a little family on the internet. So I definitely, no matter like what role I'm in, if I'm a teacher until I'm 85 or I don't you know, teach for another year, I am. But I would like to continue doing YouTube no matter what season of life I'm in. Also, it's really fun. Like, I got to go back the other day and like look at videos from like in April when I was at my old school with my 4th graders, and I just like the memory side of it. So like when I have a family one day and those milestones, I just enjoy sharing. So I will continue doing YouTube as long as people will continue to watch me. And for other YouTubers, teacher YouTubers, so I follow a lot of people that aren't teacher YouTubers, but for the sake of this question, I watch, I think it's called Elementary in the Mitten. I watch Shelly's vlogs, Early Adventures, and I'll link these people down below because a lot of them inspire my vlogs. Who else? I'm like blanking. Oh, Pocket Full of Primary is like the first teacher tuber that I started watching. And then my friend who like we met over the internet, and I think she's super cute and super cool, Lauren from Putting Them First, which I will definitely link her channel. Go follow her. She's super cute, super nice, and we like follow each other on like Instagram and we talk sometimes. So she's super sweet, and yeah, it's her first year, so go and follow her. But yeah. It says, how many siblings do you have? Are you the youngest, middle, or oldest? I'm the oldest of 5. My sister says, who is your favorite sibling? So, Drew, you're my favorite sibling. I'll post a picture of her right here. If you had to go back to high school, what tips would you give yourself? I would give myself the tip of literally it's not gonna matter at all in the future. Like, I feel like I worried about so much stuff and like let so many things get to me. I didn't like high school. I think I've said it before in another video. High school was not my thing. All of my closest friends through church went to a different school than me, so I like always felt myself like wanting to be where I wasn't. So high school wasn't my thing, and when I was, you know, at my high school, I just feel like I worried about so many things, and like the number of people who I still talk to from high school are like, I can like count on this hand. Like, I do not really talk to people from high school at all. So like it really doesn't matter. So yeah, that would be my advice, is that it literally doesn't matter. And this says how to deal with post-grad stress and feeling lonely. So loneliness is something I struggle with a lot. And being post-grad, it put me in a very like middle, like when I went to work, I'm with people who are married, who have children and families, and I don't. But then like I'm not in college, so like it's just like this awkward middle, and it does make you feel super lonely. It makes you feel lonely for sure. Like I don't know, it like, especially last year, just my first year being post-grad, I really just didn't know like where I fit in at. So that was definitely difficult. Now as for like stress and loneliness, I do suffer from anxiety and depression, so I do have a therapist, and I go to my therapist, and I love her, and I'm like not afraid to tell people. So yeah, she is how I help cope. I have a lot of like strategies, I guess, but besides that, the Lord, and that's about all the tips I can give you, because I'm still trying to figure it out myself. It's from Kelsey, and I love her. What's my favorite book? The Bible. I don't really have a favorite book besides that. That is all of the questions that I have. A lot of them were teaching related, which is fine. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun filming this. I like sit down videos. It's fun to just kind of like sit down and talk to you guys, because I feel like I am like always doing something in a vlog. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for what you want me to film, I'm thinking about doing like a morning routine and a night routine of like a teacher or whatever. But yeah, anything that you guys want to see. I hope I got to all the questions. I feel like there were so many that I missed. But anyways, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and make sure to give it a big thumbs up, a like. I love you guys. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.